What a fucking dickhead.
Damn.
I'm not being funny, the guy.
Well, it is bad. He has like little intelligence. All he can is go broom, broom, fast lap.
I'm not being funny. He spelled can't C-A-R-N-E-T tonight in the YouTube video, in the YouTube stream for ALR, and I was just sat there laughing. And he binned it tonight as well and crashed out. I was fucking in hysterics. You hate to see it with him.
It just seems like a recurring thing.
Yeah, he would win. He would win a lot of league races if they were just time trials.
See, that's the problem I see with some of the guys that I race with. A lot of these people that I see are time trial merchants, and that's about it.
Now, remember when he said that he was like a 10th of TRL Limitless's time at Bahrain, but yet TRL Limitless has no assists. John Cox is ABS and auto gears. Okay, yeah. Mate, you're not that good.
Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna... Has anybody else said anything in the chat? No?
Venti said he can't, though.
Yeah, I've seen those, yeah.
We haven't lost too much yet.
Not
yeah,
wrong.
to be real, we lost, like, Venti, Big Boy... Devin, I guess you can call a loss. But
Devin's got pace, yeah.
Big Boy even gets double figures in points this season.
He did. He's...
Barely.
Yeah, he's at 15.
Ouch.
By the way, he's raced...
Oh, he got them all in one race, too, but it was Belgium where he scored 6 points.
Man's raced basically a full season, and is ahead... He's behind people that have only done a race to 2.
Talking about Big Boy or who?
Yeah, Big Boy. He's behind Markle, who has done 2 races for his own points.
That Fanatec's working really well for him.
That's a stupid move. I mean, I kept mentioning it, you know, I was like, you know what, I'll trade you my G29 and some cash for that Fanatec, you know, like, but, you know.
$600 well spent. Really
no,
well.
I think it was like 7 or almost $750 after tax and shipping.
Even worse.
Oh my god.
And he spent the time to make that, like, little rig.
Oh. I mean, if he's enjoying it, then we can't say much.
I mean, he better be.
How do you enjoy going that slow?
This is it, exactly. It's just tragic, bro.
The worst part is...
Man goes so slow, it looks like he's trying to be out here driving American Truck Simulator.
Basically. He doesn't seem to have the concept.
Man look like he's straight hauling.
Do you have,
I know Foursquare, that's a shame to semis.
Do you have American Truck Simulator? Because we do.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played
Fucking
it
get
in
in
like
the
a few
Discord
weeks.
No, I'm kidding. I know, you've been busy.
But yeah, I'll binge it. Like, I'll go crazy on it for like a day, and then I'll put it down.
Do you what do you actually do in that? Because I have a Euro Truck Simulator.
You're literally a
just
semi-truck driver. You just deliver things.
You're just straight hauling the whole time. Literally what you did for Alpha
multiplayer
the season.
Yeah.
The funny part is, as a driver, I still have more than Ferrari.
Yeesh.
So could I like get my name?
Yo, Pillars, this is the conference desk. You've just been called the fuck out.
What's happened? Who called me out?
Yeah, they're putting my like username, my PSN, above Ferrari because I still got more constructor points as a driver. So it's gonna be Alfa Romeo, TF Silent, then Ferrari.
Amazing. Well done, mate. Really happy for you.
Fuck.
Just fucking better.
We're fucking around.
It won't be like that next year, though, will it, Hector?
We'll see.
What are you trying to say?
We'll see.
He's saying he wants to kick your ass on track.
He already does do that. Literally every week.
Oh.
Man's beating his ass so much that this final week, Hector's like, don't worry, I got you. You can have one.
Big talk there, Malaco. Really big talk there, mate.
Big talk from me. I'm talking about Hector. I know I'm trash.
It's big talk from a guy that's looking up to me.
Yeah, it'd be bad if I was beating you. I get on this game once a week. If I was beating you out here, we would have problems.
I would just give up.
Oof.
To be fair, if I didn't join, Pillars would have like just ran away with it too. So like Ben wouldn't have any room to talk. Nobody else would have had the room to talk. That's just honesty. Or if Droftus came in too, like in the beginning and nobody else did.
God, Droftus is an absolute paedophile narrator in this game.
Yeah.
Wait, drop this be out here fucking the kids?
Wait, yeah, what is it?
Wait, don't we all?
Yeah, I know we all fuck the kids, that's why I'm saying drop this is one of us.
Oh yeah.
What a legend.
Who do you think got him involved?
You're gonna have to get me in touch with Drop. I wanna know his dealer.
Alright, let me see.
Black Hector.
On here.
Oh,
Colors,
Hector, you
Foursquare,
selling the children?
Yeah, I got
Malenko.
them in Wayfair cabinets. So what do you want them to be?
He's got them in wafer cabinet.
So, do you have the children marked by like height, weight, you know?
Yeah, I got one over here. I haven't moved him for months. The kid's name is Cohen. He's like 240 pounds.
Oh shit! Wait, only 240.
Yeah, he's got like an Australian accent. He's kind of funny, but like really greasy.
I would expect him to be more than 240.
You're gonna have to end
Alright.
up paying more in shipping than the actual product.
Oh, I'm missing only one more.
Can we, I'll like pay for him, but can we ship him to like the middle of the ocean?
Yeah, we can do that. We can arrange this.
Alright.
Oh god.
He can go to his natural habitat. He is whale shit.
God, we're all just been brutal the past 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Damn. So on motorsport.com, Boat Chess is already admitting the championship is drifting away.
The championship
is.
is over.
Yeah, he's the fact that
Unless
Max is ahead of him-
the only way the championship is alive if Lewis somehow manages to like DNF 4 races in a row.
That's a dream.
2 races in a row in the season.
I don't even
Well,
think
that
I'm
wa-
going to DNF once.
Yeah.
When are we going?
Mercedes out here so
Um,
confident with their engine wear that they have a peak performance mode out here and another
Let's
engine
see.
setting for qualifying.
Let me send out another round of invites. Let me finish typing this up. Just ready up at the top of the hour.
I like
Oh,
Emerson
damn.
and Hector out here. They're from the world.
Yeah, buddy. Damn.
So this is... Tubby hasn't picked a car. But it's just...
Oh, I
17th
haven't put him in a
tonight.
car yet.
I love that as soon as we get rid of Big Boy and Fat Pappy, we get Tubby. We always need our fat guy.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yo, Larry and JPR are on. Fucking join, you fruitcakes.
Okay, you know about Larry. Oh. Man sold the
That-
game already.
You're right. I don't think he's lying. Larry's like one of the biggest F1 fans, but the way he like just handles his games, he buys them like and then trades it in like a month later for something that's like on sale or something. Like I don't get it.
He's like one of those people that that buy cars and then fix them and then sell. He just buys things and then sells them and buys things. That's how he does for the games. He buys games for $60, sells it in 2 weeks for 50 or 40.
Let's see. Just scrolling down the list, I'll shoot one out to Caden and Octane. Doubt they're making it. Where the fuck was Neil? He was just on. He was,
was
in
hoping-
here. Sorry, go ahead.
Alpha.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He was literally
maybe
in
he's
the
going
party.
parking up somewhere else.
Alright. Oh, Neil joined, right? Who is that?
Yep, that's Neil.
Sweet deal. Alrighty. Let me start with the broadcast. Alright, all that. Let me stop that, start streaming, hoping it's working. Alright, there's Neil. Oh, where's it gone?
Hello.
Oh shit, Tubby. Yeah. Let's see. I got a Ferrari, Red Bull.
Tubbs?
The only constructor that has everybody here is Red Bull. Let me just see. Here you'll have the choice. You can go Williams, Racing Point, Haas, or AlphaTauri. Just pick.
Just get in a car.
Is your brake pedal calibrated Foursquare?
Alright, let me make sure the stream went live, and as soon as I can say that, then we can start rocking.
Yeah, Pillar's making sure everything's, just safe, because, this is possibly, it is his dub. He doesn't want anything yet.
He doesn't want safety cars, he don't want anything messing with.
Your brakes actually work many things.
I believe so.
He's
Don't
checking
quote me on
with
that.
everyone.
I believe so.
Yo, he's
Don't
checking
quote
with
me on that.
everyone before the race, like, you good? You good? You good?
No point asking top.
Alright, everybody go ahead and ready up.
By the way, fellas, just letting you know, if you're behind me in the first, second, or third corner, I'm just parking it there. Just like how everyone did up Rouge for you.
Fucking hell. Come on, filter.
Oh shoot, tire choice.
Tires.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's gonna work, filter. Jonathan, very funny, mate. Huh?
Bud's very funny.
You asked a stupid question, you got a stupid answer.
Nah.
Oh.
Oh, we raining.
Nice.
Yeah, boy. After last night's Hockenheim race, do we really want rain again?
I don't ever want to see this again. What is gas pedal?
Alright, Hector, I'm gonna lead you in pretty quick. I'm just gonna ask you about, like why do drivers love or hate this track?
Nope.
Alright, let's start rocking here.
Oh shoot. Under.
Hello, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. Welcome to the live coverage of the Extreme World Racing League's Formula 1 Season 4 finale. I'm Emerson Arnott, and along with me in the booth, we have our champion this season, Hector Ochoa, and we're here tonight at the virtual Shanghai, China for the Chinese Grand Prix. This 16-turn course has drivers really loving the circuit or really hating it, and since our champion is up here and he should know best, can you go ahead and describe why that is, Hector?
Yeah, it's a really funny track. Starting the first sector, you end up having that awkward, it's a bit of a cambered first corner, and it's really heavy for wear on the left front, and depending on the setup, whether you have a default setup or an actual setup, you have to be really wary about how you're leaning on the car. And then second sector, the car's balance can be really funny if you have the balance in the wrong area. So you can really lose the car, lose the rear end. Third sector, really nothing to it. But besides that, it's just a weird layout. So it's really weird where you want to balance the car and how much downforce you choose to run.
And that is so. So you'll notice here on the screen it looks a little different. Just kind of debuting some graphics tonight, just kind of to see how it'll look. These graphics done by Whiplash Media, and I'll just kind of shout them out as I've worked with Pitstop TV. That's the Pitstop TV logo on top the scoring there on the left-hand side. Whiplash Media is Pitstop TV's new parent organization, and they specialize in various sim racing resources, including paint schemes, stream overlays, as you can see here, iRacing camera packs, and more. Whiplash Media is also working on their presence in real racing, such as photography, social media management, and public relations. Make sure you check them out at whiplash-media.com. Whiplash Media, again, I work with them on a lot of broadcasts for iRacing and other projects, and yeah, they really, hooked us up with graphics to make the stream look a little neater. Have a nice bottom line similar to other sports, and yeah, qualifying underway here. We have let's see, many things out. Actually, everybody's out on the track right now for time lapse, and only Troy's out for an out lap. I believe we have the Mercedes of Malico. He's going to go ahead and set the first time lap. That's actually a purple sector, I believe he just set.
I'm the first car. Instead of sector. There.
I actually thought it was many things.
Oh, I was the first car out.
I let most
Thanks,
people go by.
thanks for that confidence boost. Thanks for the attempt anyway.
But yeah, Rain. Just saying, if you watched that Project Cars race last night, oh my goodness,
That's
the
the
wide.
hyperextend right there.
Yeah, that's gonna go top of the charts. It's 145.979. We're gonna have is that the Alfa Romeo coming up next? Yep, that's Neil. Neil's really picked it up here. He's not in the points as of yet because he's been subbing the past couple weeks. He's set a 146.836. There on the boards. That puts him second out of two. We have a Ferrari coming to the line. That's Pillars. Yeah.
Better.
1.7 seconds to P2.
Oh my.
This is better.
Oh my.
That was absolutely garbage.
And John Cox with the time, about 3/10 off.
How far is you?
0.316, 3/10.
Yeah, that was shit.
Yeah. Time can usually be found in the wetter conditions with a little bit of short shifting and a little bit maybe a wider entry so you can get a straighter exit and short shift on your exit as well.
Cheers, Jeff.
So, yep.
Let's see who else. Foursquare set a time. Many things. We catch up with Troy, our Swede in the league, coming into this. I believe this is turn 14. No, this is 15, heading to 16.
Ooh, many things 6/10 up already, but a bit of a lockup.
Troy goes fifth quickest. Put him ahead of both of the Red Bulls. And yeah, our driver count a little low tonight. This very reminiscent of how last season went. This was actually a pretty good field size for last season. So I'm not. I'm wrecking my own self there with that.
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying, right?
I'm not disappointed or anything. This kind of just tends to happen. That season's winding down. Yeah. Next week, you see they're actually right there on the bottom line. Make sure you join us next week, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing, I don't know if you know kind of how the NASCAR All-Star Night kind of goes. We'll have 2 races next Sunday. Shortened events, or at least one will be shortened. It'll be we'll have the best of the rest GP. We'll kind of take everybody who has not won an EWRL F1 event before, and we'll all throw them into a Grand Prix, and those podium finishers will then move on to the All-Star Grand Prix, where it'll have drivers who have all won Extreme Mode Racing League Formula 1 events. So in here, that means Pillars is in, and Malenko, and Foursquare, and Hector, who's along with me in the booth. They're all locked into the All-Star Grand Prix. Everybody else will have to... Also, if a new winner shows up tonight, they will be locked in. Anybody who's won an EWRL F1 event before is locked in, and everybody else will be competing for a podium in the Best of the Rest GP.
And many things to third.
Wait, is the track drying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the rain stopped.
It got much.
So
Got much
Yeah,
nicer.
it's not enough for dry tires yet though. It's just a crossover point.
Period.
I'll give it a
but the
couple
final
minutes.
minutes could be something, and you know it depends also how many cars are on track to kind of wash that or to move that water out of the racing line. But the final minutes of this session could be interesting. Could we see drivers trying to go on softs, on slicker tires to see if their cars will be able to handle in those conditions? Definitely not the time now, as you said also, but it would be something. It'll be interesting towards the end of this session.
It'll be a bit of a call to juggle if any of the drivers decide to go on the softer or the medium, because the strategy can vary quite a lot, especially on 2020 compared to 19, where 19 was a lot more of a one-stop.
You just hear how knowledgeable he is. There's a reason why I'm in the booth and why I've done 4 Grand Prix in the last 40 EWRL F1 races.
Not smart.
50. I've done 4 Grand Prix in the last 50 EWRL F1 races. Yeah, I'm just...
Hey, Tubbs.
Tubby a little close to Malenko, a little, too close for comfort.
Malenko on an outlap. He's going again. As Jake will head into the pit lane. We'll go on board of Malenko's. We'll also have Pillars on the outlap. Troy and Neil. Neil's name has loaded in on the left side, but
He's looking good for me. His name's there. He's just driving.
Yeah. Not quite sure why that is.
Pillars just started his lap.
I'll see Malenko trying to take advantage of this. Could he get his first podium on the season? With a reduced field.
Falkenheim.
Yeah, he brought that up himself. That was something. Hockenheim.
That was meme worthy. Damn it, stop reading. I'm going slow. Yeah, tragic. I'm
I
mad.
was gonna say, I think it stopped.
Yeah, but I thought there was going to be enough to at least do 1 lap on this intermediates here.
What's the?
I'm struggling for grip already on intermediates.
I'm
It's
sorry.
a dry race.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's going to
Pillars
be
is
body
quicker the
percent, I
second
think. Or the start. I don't know which one. But anyway.
You think the
But,
track
yeah,
will dry
the
out that
only-
quick?
The only driver in the field who's won a race this season is Pillars.
Cheers, boys. Okay.
Naka heads in. He says it's definitely not time for the inters, but is it time for the softs? Is this kind of just the weird crossover period where you can't really get a good time down? We'll see what Pillars can do. Coming to the start-finish line. He'll go faster. He'll go 143.539. Let's see how Troy does. Troy expect to have a little bit more pace. But trying to do that now. Also, Neil is out on the track. He's coming through, I believe this is turn 14.
We'll try with the drift.
Troy's
Yeah,
got
he's really
slipstream.
struggling.
Oh. Yeah, Neil's gonna go ahead and abort his lap. Never mind. 14 and 15. I forgot about the little curve at the end of turn 14. So again, Inter's not looking too well, except for Pillars. He's made the Inters work pretty well.
I told you the first lap was shit.
See, if Troy's able to do anything here. Not sure if he's still pushing. I believe he is. I don't think he's going to get back to the start-finish line with a notable time. Yeah, no, not even close. He's just going to go ahead and pull it in here, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So,
Yeah.
how long do we wait?
I would probably wait until about 2.5 minutes.
How long's that, boys?
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Or not 3. Sorry. You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Oh, cool.
As we ride on the kind of the engine cover of the Red Bull there, looking back at the back wing.
Okay, we can take you this
On his way through turn 15, now on the way to turn 16 with 4 square. Is he even gonna complete this lap? It'll be a no. And now we're gonna have
went right to pit lane.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty quiet track for a couple minutes, and yeah, it's just the changing conditions. Many things is gonna go out there.
What a jobber.
He's
I'm trying to
gonna go out.
Laps.
I'm trying to
go
drive
out
the track.
I was gonna say he's gonna go out there and drive the track for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw these tires away to drive the track.
Well,
Yeah.
if what we heard is correct, that there's not gonna be any more rain in the race weekend, then
It doesn't
Go
feel
for
too
it, I
bad
guess.
actually. It's a little more wet around turns 1 and 2 than around as we get to the second sector.
Thanks Jeff Byrne from NBC with driving the track.
Okay.
Our best lap so far is at 1:46.5.
And Tubby's out as well on the soft.
just gonna help the field out here and get that track dry.
Checks complete. We're ready.
A little bit surprised with Troy's performance right now. 2.7 seconds in 6th.
Yeah, did not expect him to be this far down the running order. On the other hand, I'm impressed with Jake being up in 5th position right now. And granted, we'll see what happens when these boys bring out the soft tires.
Hey,
Is somebody
Jake,
heading-
what are you wearing?
He doesn't have a working mic this week, but he should be getting
What a
that in
faggot.
for next week, right on time for next season. Yeah.
What a scrub.
Hopefully he's wearing khakis though.
Oh, Manything's actually going to go out for a lap. We have enough time to come back around fit on. Oh, no, he's on softs on my screen.
Yeah, that's probably not the best choice. He won't make it in time for another lap on a clean set.
Yeah, I don't. I figured he would just drive it back into the pit lane.
Yeah, he
Four
should've
square is out there. He's also on softs. Oh, I guess I haven't set the best. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's fitted a dry set of tires now. But,
just Malacon, the medium tire.
yeah, interesting. He's doing whatever that man does.
I don't even know what pillars are doing. Seem like the best strat.
I think Manythings is now really backed off this pace here. He knows this is either going to go where it does in this next lap. Only just trying to cool those tires off. We'll catch up with Jake on a timed lap in the Haas.
Everyone except Neil, Pillars, and Malenko on the medium tire.
Heck, to look at P2.
Yep, I know.
What?
I did mention.
Oh, Manythings said a 136, but that's not a fast dry time. He's gonna get a good
No,
lap in here.
that'll probably be towards the back end of the field at that time.
Oh, never mind. He's retired.
Seems like there's a little bit of a struggle in the conditions right now.
Let's see here. Here comes Jake for the start-finish line. Can he outdo? Top of the chart for Jake for the time being, a 1:36.0. Yeah, this is a struggle period right now. The track's still damp. We'll catch up with Foursquare on a timed lap as Malenko starts one.
Malenko starting off quite clean.
Foursquare trying to get out of 7th. This is not where we expect Foursquare, considering that he's gotten a 2nd place on the season and was much more consistent last season. But I guess the grid increase has kind of hampered that. But right now, Foursquare trying to go for provisional pole. 15 seconds remaining in the session. Of course, if you start a timed lap, that's all you need to do. Neil crosses the start-finish line now. Everybody has started a timed lap, so nobody will miss the flag.
Malenko about to cross. I mean,
Foursquare, yep, coming through 16, and it's going to be top of the chart, a 1:33.745. I think Neil's in the best position. We'll see what happens. And now it's Malenko. I believe Jake is going on another lap. Troy, then Jonathan, Pillars, and Neil will be the order of drivers going for laps here. And here comes Malenko into the hairpin turn 14.
I'm gonna have to say, it's looking pretty tight for top 4.
Malenko coming. Yep, through 16. This looks faster. This is top of the charts for now. On the mediums, a 1:33.176. Next, we'll have Jake's heading into the pit lane. Next, we'll have the McLaren of Troy. On the softs, this should be a fast one. Oh, this is looking good. That's our finish line. This is going to be a 1:31.137. Next, we have Jonathan in the Renault, followed by the Ferrari of Pillars and the Alfa Romeo of Neil. This is going to go or it doesn't. Through 16.
Pillars. Yep.
Jonathan goes second. Pillars goes third, and Neil, can he do it? The driest track, he'll go 4th. So it'll be Troy, I believe, collecting his first pole position.
Yep. Took a look at the sector times for Troy and compared them to John Cox, and it was really tight, but Troy had them in the first 2 sectors, so I wasn't too surprised when I saw what happened at the finish line.
Good to see Troy joining us in the chat. It says, love the ticker, and you love to hear it. Yeah, you have Whiplash Media, Pit Stop TV to thank for via the ticker there. And seeing there on the screen, those are our qualifying results there. That is going to be Troy, Jonathan, Pillars, Neil, Malenko, Foursquare, Jake, and many things. The 8 drivers to set times. We're going to get to it here for 28 laps around the Shanghai International Circuit. How about the...
Oh, go ahead.
Go for it.
Oh, no, I was just going to mention, all the guys on the medium tire, they should be pretty much in contention for podiums with a clean race, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm going to assume they're going to go mediums to hards here, while drivers on the softs can't go as long. They could try soft to hard, but they're going to waste a lot of time on the hard, so they probably go soft, medium, medium.
Soft hard does not work at all.
Actually...
Yeah, of course Jonathan uses it.
But do you expect anything else? Guy licks soft tires for fun.
Thanks. Well, I've seen other drivers on the PC side of things do actually a soft to medium, but you need to be really, really conservative on your soft tire, and at the end of the day, you're still better off doing a medium hard strategy.
Right, so we're going to get ready to go through our starting lineup here. Let me get... everything right. Neil's name still hasn't loaded in yet, but I mean, I know it's Neil.
Yeah.
So, there's that. But yeah. How about on the front row? The McLaren of Troy. Did not expect him to be, to top of the charts, considering that Jonathan, Pillars, and Neil were all going for it behind them. All of those three having the advantage of the driest racetrack. There's the predicted strategy there. It's either a one-stop, soft to hards, or a two-stop, soft, medium, medium, or drivers starting on mediums going probably medium hard. We'll see here. Again, Troy, he'll be starting on the pole on the softs. Jonathan will start alongside of him on the front row on the softs in that Renault. Row number 2, it'll be the Ferrari of Pillars on the mediums, and alongside of him, it'll be the Alfa Romeo of Neil on the softs. Row number 3 will have the Mercedes of Malico looking for his first podium on the season on those hards. Alongside of him, the Red Bull of Foursquare on the softs. Row number 4 will have
Hards?
the Haas. Did I say hards?
Yeah.
I should have said softs, but oh man, this is
No,
not
hards
good.
for me. You said hards for me.
Oh,
Hashtag
on the
Emerson
mid-
out, Hector in.
Row number 4 we'll have Jake in the Haas on the softs and many things in the Red Bull on the softs. You see the drivers weaving down the straightaway. They don't look as cool as the other league, warming up their tires on the straightaway. Does the drivers come work their way through 15 and 16 to grid up here?
You like my
28
waiting
laps.
horsepower?
Oh, I loved it.
The run down to turn 1 will be fun, as it's a long sweeping corner, then into a very, very
I
tight
love
right hand.
Tubby's helmet. He has the helmet of what he probably eats fucking every day, all the time. Cotton candy.
Hey, you like my front wing?
Tubs.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Colin Tubby.
My race, I don't expect anything from my race now. I messed it up in qualifying.
So here we
Yellow.
go. Yellow.
Waiting on Jonathan. Okay, all good.
Alright. Here we go. Well, it's time to bring the action. We've got 5 red
Man,
lights,
those
and
are
then
some
it's
fast
lights
lights.
out. And away we go. Wow, I even got caught out with that. Troy trying to get a great start. Jonathan with a better start. Double wide into turn 1. Jonathan up the inside is going to
Wow.
get clear to the race lead. Pillars going wheel to wheel with the Alfa Romeo of Neil. Malico trying to fit his way in there. Both of the Red Bulls fall 6th and 7th. Jake and 8th working
One
our way
hit.
down
Oof.
through turn number 3. Malico clears there. Pillars clears Neil to 3rd. Troy now, can he get Jonathan back here into turn, this would be 5. Dirty S's now. Troy already about half a second behind Jonathan. That's the only change of positions on the start. Pillars here just kind of gonna mind his own here, considering he's on a different strategy.
Here's
Many
hoping
things in Jake
Sorry about that,
kind of
Tubby.
swapped spots there.
No, I'm
As
sorry.
Jake's went around.
I closed the door on him.
Damn it, many thing.
Yeah,
What a jobber.
whatever.
We've held position. That's not great.
Look at that shot down the back straight there. Everybody knows the tail. But already 5 seconds separating the top 7, and Jake is almost 10 seconds back off the leader. Not of his own doing.
Troy
Them
already
track
won points
extends.
here.
You know it.
I was talking about myself. I wasn't watching you anything.
Oh, like literally you threw me and Forrest
Yeah.
as well. Just went off
Wait,
track.
we already went through a lap?
Yep, sir.
Yep.
Is,
Yeah, we quick.
Is your spectating messed up?
140
Yeah,
sometimes we quick.
Spectating, it says,
We're on lap
Forrester is
3
the
of
leader.
28.
Nice
On lap
work.
2.
Good job.
Now it's on lap
So,
2.
yep.
It said DRS was enabled. I'm like, wait, what?
It's not. It is not, man.
Yeah, we get the predicted tire strategy again, but of course, the mediums to hard strategy is not on there. Hector, do you have any idea how long these mediums can go? What lap we should expect those drivers in?
I think anywhere from lap 10 to 13 is expected for the medium tire.
Right on. Well, it'll be Jonathan, Troy trying to get a move on Pillars, not too far behind Troy now. The battle for second rages on. Jonathan, I'm sorry, Pillar's trying to get to the inside of Troy. There you go, side by side down to straight.
Yep, Troy's about to derate really hard. He's got no overtake.
Yeah, this is gonna be Pillars with the slipstream. Sure, he's on the button as well. Clears him into the hairpin 14. Troy will try to get the crossover down through 15, but love the camera angles that I can't see anything out of, but Pillars will clear to second. And it goes even faster by about half a second on the mediums. DRS now enabled.
John Cox is really Friday on strategy now.
Has he realized it?
Probably not.
Birthed his eggs.
I mean, the only shot John Cox has is going onto the medium tire quite early, but either way, he's going to be a pit stop gap that he needs to make up against Pillars, which is going to be really tough.
What lap do you point the box on, Foursquare?
Says
So we
6
don't
to
have-
7.
Okay.
Um,
I'll come in 6.
Okay.
You love the teamwork. Again, the only pair of teammates in the race today. Having to work out their strategy so they do not stack one another in the pit lane.
Ooh, Pillars already up by another 2.5 tenths.
Yeah, we're going to ride on board with Pillars. They'll have DRS there. That time through DRS detection, I believe that was turn 11 that he caught detection in. And now to straightaway we go.
Watch the random of John Cox on the exit of that carousel, and his car really washed out, so already his soft tires showing some degradation.
Many Things, Malico trading spots, 5th for the Red Bull of Many Things. As Pillars went to the race lead there on Vereno. Watch that. Oh, into the pit lane already. And Pillars with a faster lap, a 1:34.923. Troy is in as well. Is this soft to hards?
Be aware we expect the
There's
grid
no way.
levels to
There's
start
no
falling away soon.
reasonable explanation to go into hards.
We're approaching the pit window.
I can't. Why? Are these drivers actually just having to pit this early?
It's a possibility considering how hard or how quickly the soft tire likes to degrade, but usually you can get about another 2-3 laps out of it, but considering how much quicker Pillars is right now on the medium tire, it's something to watch for.
Right. So Jonathan, Troy come in, and rather early. Lap 3 was not the lap I expected drivers to come into the pit lane already. And, I hear a lot that the soft tires don't make it around far enough or long enough around here.
My set's on the sophomore.
Midfield battle, if you will. Many Things Malico Foursquare duking it out for third.
Malco is still in the fight for a podium position.
And with the strategy, as long as he can keep that car clean, doesn't make any mistakes, should still be in the clear.
Yeah.
What tyres have those two gone on to?
Sorry?
What tyres have they gone on to?
John Cox and Troy on the medium tire on the 2-stop strategy.
Right.
You don't have to worry, trust me.
You see the lockup there for the Red Bull of Many Things. Malico not able to capitalize as much as he's wanted to. Neil up the road on the mediums.
We're trailing our teammate by
About
5 seconds.
3.5 seconds up on Many Things. 7 seconds back on Pillars.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 tenths per lap.
So it looks like Many Things actually starting to gap Malico, but I would assume that's more on just the compound difference more than, or maybe Malico possibly trying to save those mediums to go as long as they can before he switches onto the hards, but not quite sure the difference in pace there. So I would just assume. But Many Things going really wide. Those softs being really used now as Malico fights back in the S's, which I guess would use up the tires the most. Anything's really locking up there. You can see the use of no ABS, and again, those drivers have that option this season. I'm expecting a large rule overhaul in the off season. All the drivers, every rule pretty much is voted upon.
There's no way many can keep going in these tires.
Oh, he's called a shot there, trying to go another lap, but Malika's forced his way almost into the gearbox of the Red Bull. Anything stays out, he's gonna go. Oh, wow, the hyperextend.
This is just holding Malika up at this point.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the
Yeah, this could back him up pretty far. For pretty much any chance of a higher position kind of goes out the window.
A one-stop the hard is really marginal. So yeah, unless anything's gonna hold up until about lap 8, he won't really hold up too well. Especially with the lockups that can shoot the tire temperature through the roof.
And Malika up the inside there, turn 6 that is, not turn 5. Correct my mistake from earlier. On out and into the S section, Malika clears to the podium. So the Red Bulls calling their shots should be on in soon. Look at the margins there. They will definitely fall behind Jonathan as the battle for 7th. That is Troy on fresh mediums to Jake's old softs. I mean, that Troy goes right on by for 7th. The Red Bull should definitely fall back to 7th and 8th for the time being. They're going to try to improve upon those spots. Oh, the huge lockup. Many things I believe just needs to come in now. He caught his shot for lap 6, and I think he's gotta. Yep, there he goes. Oh, and he's Hamiltoned it!
I got away with no damage. This is odd.
Oh my gosh.
Many things. What a yoke.
You know, I got away with no damage. I don't know how.
Damn.
I got away with no damage. I don't know how. Damn.
front is 1.6 seconds.
And Jake was in as well.
This
Jake
is really-
fitting the hards. Many things fits the mediums. Oh, replacing the front wing for the Haas as well. Not a good day for Jake, but as long as he finishes the race, should be scoring points. I mean, does also have to make it within the 90% distance of the race, but that should not become an issue.
One lap of extra fuel. Fuel target
And
+1.
John Cox making big ground on force ground to braking. Should be having him easy on the DRS.
Yeah, the Haas would have to.
Or not.
Yep, Jonathan goes right on by, but kind of put Anthony into a damper here. He's just kind of got to ride it out now with many things taking the first laps in that pit window. But would this allow Anthony to come in and kind of go for hards?
If he extends about lap 9 or 10, if he can make it, he should be able to go hards quite easily.
He has not been locking up, and he stays on the track there in turn 16. So I guess that would be his strategy to eliminate a pit stop.
We're leading our teammate
Yeah,
by
he might be able to
22.5
get ahead of John
seconds.
Cox based on the strategy with a one-stop.
Yeah, and we do know Foursquare to really preserve tires, and you can see the difference between himself and his teammate. I don't think I've seen a puff of tires. Oh, well, the exit there off of turn 3. A little squirrely there on the exit, a lot of oversteer. But we know him to really preserve tires after the phenomenal run at Brazil. 35 or 32 laps on hards? Or 32 laps on mediums, I'm sorry?
Yeah, 32 on hards, I think.
Absolute tire god.
So we'll see how strategy will fare into Foursquare's hands today.
Oh
Drive it
no,
slow.
John Cox going for a mega dive bomb.
Wow, he did get up to third there. He's got 4 lap fresher mediums in Malico. Malico should not be worried, just 2 different strategies going at it, and the leader of one strategy just goes right on by.
Here's hoping Malico can probably fight and keep John Cox within about 3 to 5, maybe 6 seconds. So that way they can stay in the fight for a podium position.
Right. What's happened here is now Pillars has already pulled a pit stop advantage over the podium positions. So it's almost looking like a podium lock for the Ferrari. But it's obviously the top spot that is way more valuable. Pillars has also opened up 6 seconds since we've gone lights out on the Alfa Romeo of Neil. Neil's having a pretty quiet race there in second position. But you know, that's all it takes to get a podium. Just a quiet, smooth race, and it is soft to hard for the Red Bull.
I'm showing that all season.
Yeah, quiet second position now. First place is out of here. Now it's a quiet lead for you.
See these tires through to the end now.
Hector didn't feel like going 14 wins on the season. He said, "I'll stop at 13." And if you want to know just how bad he dominated this season, 65% of the race wins this season went to Hector.
I think that's higher than the 19 out of 30-something in terms of percentage, actually.
That is higher. It is. 19 out of 36 was the NASCAR Season 1 champ, Tyler Camp. Those were some dark times.
Oh, shit, I can't focus. What am I doing?
Yeah,
And
my
too bad we
highest
don't-
win percentage for a season was only 50.
But yeah, too bad we don't have the AWS graphics package to type up the radio transmissions. We hear many things mumbling over there. But something along the lines of "can't focus." And I could see that, you know, this again, a smaller field size is than normal this season. This was pretty normal, actually on the good side of fields last season. But that being said, there's not that much competition. Everybody's pretty spread out. The midfield battle is not as prominent as it is most weeks with the larger grids, and it would be easy, you know, for most drivers to kind of lose focus, and you just kind of have to keep telling yourself that, you know, you got to fight to make this strategy work. So we complete lap 10 of 28 here. Pillars this would be almost 16.5 seconds the advantage between himself and Neil and the Alfa Romeo. Almost pulling a pit stop advantage on the rest of the grid. Which could spell bad news, showing that he could probably pull in for fastest lap towards the end of the Grand Prix.
Don't tempt me.
Hector's already done it like probably multiple times this season, so.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying.
I still regret not doing it at Austria, honestly.
Yeah, I still regret it. Man, you've had about 13 wins. Feel your shit.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.7 seconds.
The battle for fourth now rages on. Malico on older mediums than Troy. Troy on 4 lap fresher mediums than Malico there. And into the S's, you'll see Troy just have a lot more grip, really closing in the mid-speed corners. Here, these slower speed corners, Malico's able to just kind of park the bus on the apex and try to fend off as long as he can. But coming up to DRS detection, it just turns into wow lunge from the McLaren. This is turn 11. The DRS detection there, that stripe. And you'll see the back wing open up here on the back straight for the McLaren, and whiz right on by the Mercedes. You know, if he could get an exit out of turn 13, my goodness, that was a terrible turn 13 exit for the McLaren. So scratch all of that. Well, maybe the front straightaway here.
Looks like it's time to just save the tires.
That's Formula One in a nutshell.
Yeah. I have an idea in mind. No. Wesco's gonna catch a pass me.
Your idea now should be to just stay out of last place.
Yeah. Well, that's part of it, but I have a specific goal in mind.
The Mercedes and the McLaren still going wheel to wheel here through that tight and twisting set of corners to start on our way to turn 6 here. The heavy braking's on a hairpin, which the Mercedes has preferred line. The crossover here shows the McLaren on the right-hand side of the road. To turn 7, the Mercedes still has a preferred line, where McLaren can get a better arc here if he lets the Mercedes clear. Can try to get a crossover here through 7, holding it tight through 8. Nose to tail still. Malika just trying to park the bus on the apex. Troy not trying to be too aggressive here, not damage his front wing, but does desperately want to get around the Mercedes. Malico, of course, in a race of his own still, should be fighting for positions. Troy to launch to the inside. Malico gives him a little bit of space. DRS detection still has the McLaren in the second position of this battle. All over the curbing there at turn 13. Can McLaren get a better exit this time? Yes, he'll have the slipstream and the DRS as soon as you get to the DRS line there, and he should blow right by the Mercedes this time, riding on board with the McLaren. Easy P4, but Malago fight back in the braking zone. He'll outbrake the McLaren and back into 4th. Still duking it out wheel to wheel through 15, on the way to 16. A 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane for Neil as Malaco heads into the pit lane. Pillar's in as well. Jonathan takes over the race lead.
Come back here, boy.
Yeah, John Cox is done.
Ooh, he's hard for like us.
You're RG at this point now.
Now that'll be fun for Neil to have an added penalty added to his race time there. But that would be about 20 seconds they add, right? Or will it be just a 5? I guess just a 5.
Yeah, it should be just 5 seconds.
If for whatever reason he boxes again, it'll be added to his pit stop.
Of course, I don't see Neil going for a stop unless he wants to go for fastest lap and has a pit stop advantage. Would also have to keep in mind those 5 seconds. See, but Pillars comes out 1.3 seconds and a 30-second time penalty for the Haas of Jake for multiple warnings.
John Cox really needs to get a move on if he wants to make anything out of a two-stop strategy, but it's going to be really difficult. I don't see it happen.
Yeah, holding on pretty nicely for now. But that's until the hard tires kind of equal out here.
Yeah, I don't give it more than 3 laps, 4 laps. By then he'll have to pit for a softer tire, or the medium tire, have it fresh for the next couple laps and take advantage of it.
1.2 seconds the advantage now. He's gained a attempt, the Ferrari of Pillars. Troy in the 3rd position, but on the other strategy, Neil 4th. Many thinks 5th, Malico. So you have the different strategies kind of pairing off here. Several different strategies, up to 3 now in the race.
Something that would make it really interesting is if Pillars gets ahead, he gets a nice gap. Maybe towards the end he can have a go at the fastest lap, because by the end of the race they'll be pretty equal on pit stop if he doesn't, if he, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. On his strategy, he's got a pit stop advantage, and of course, Neil with the 5-second penalty would help his case there as well. But it's not the other strategy and where they will be positioned on the track. I kind of mentioned that a little bit earlier, but we cross halfway at 134.902 on the hards for the Ferrari of Pillars. So he has it already, but it would be just covering off somebody doing it at the end of the race.
Yep. Suppose if he wants to save an easy one, he can just cruise to the end of the hard turn. He doesn't have to worry about John Cox anyways.
Right. Totally different strategies here. Of course, he's going to almost take the lead here before he has to make his second pit stop. Jonathan does.
The race for the podium ought to be interesting, but I think Neil, even with his penalty, should have it.
Yeah, Malco had to fight the other strategy quite a bit, and has really put him deeper into further behind the Alfa Romeo than he's liked. But at this point, Malco could try to put his head down, try to gain some time there. But you see Neil coming through turn 8 as Malco just exits turn 6. So large gap, not impossible, but definitely something that
Cox with a squeeze.
Yeah.
Happy you noticed that as well, mate.
Around the outside and clear to the race lead once again, the Ferrari of Pillars.
Cox seemingly not too happy about getting outdone with the different strategy, so a bit of a, not left him a car's width, but everyone knows that was actually a little marginal.
134.721 now for the Ferrari of Pillars, and that's overtaking a driver doing that. On a caution in Sector 1, that's the Haas of Jake just, I guess, letting them by. Yeah, that would be it. As Troy is heading to the pit lane to maybe try to undercut Jonathan pretty far back to maybe have an effect on that, but... We'll be racing Malico here on pit exit here. This could be bad because I think Troy's going to go to the end. Yeah, Troy would try to go to the end here. This will be about 14 laps on the mediums. Oh, and a nudge! The battle for 5th is going to get spicy. This could be the battle for the podium. Malenko's first podium on the season could go in jeopardy here on the final race of the season.
Malenko's a little bit too far off for a podium at this point. By the way that the race is looking, it should be...
that's right. Yeah, Jonathan can make his second pit stop, and yeah, the podium almost looks out of reach.
Yeah,
you're correct.
It should be Pillars for the win. If the race goes by cleanly, it should be Pillars for the win. John Cox should be basically in a stalemate in second. He can't really make any ground with another pit stop, and then Neil somewhere in the middle.
Right.
Judging by interval, many things is 11.2 seconds behind, and with 8 laps on his medium, he still has to make a pit stop. Troy on the fresh tires and Malenko on the hards.
Yeah, he just blew right on by for P5, and now has a shot at P4. Many things, big lockup, going way wide.
I think if Troy gets his head down and does some good lap times together, he might be in the shot to capitalize on Neil's penalty.
Yeah, that is in the major short pit right now on Jonathan. Now Jonathan will easily be able to have the advantage of the way fresher tires, but already a couple laps of a short pit.
Yeah, Jonathan needs to pit this lap if he wants to make full advantage of his fresh mediums. He's already extended distance enough. There's no need to go any farther on these used tires.
Purple Sector 1 for the McLaren, whizzing right on by many things.
It is 4.5 seconds.
purple sectors for Troy.
Yeah, Troy's gonna go for fastest lap here, which then I guess would pull Pillars in to try that once he gets a pit stop advantage.
Man, what is John Cox doing with the strategy? He's still out on those tires.
Is he trying to go to softs? That would...
His tires will blow up by then.
Yeah, exactly. The soft tire is like Parmesan cheese.
But at this point, I don't see why you would stay out this long. And a 134, 455 for Troy, the medium compound on the McLaren. I can't see why Jonathan would stay out like this to go to the mediums unless he was trying to stay out another 5 laps to go for the softs.
Well, whatever
No,
time...
it's not.
Go ahead.
I guess it wouldn't be 5 laps. I guess it'd be maybe 3 more laps to try to go softs to try to make it 8 laps like the Red Bulls did earlier, but...
I think however many more laps, if he stays out, like, say, 3 more laps and takes us off to the end, that time that he should be gaining on the soft, in theory, will be negated by the extra laps he spent on these medium tires. So he's cooked his strategy if he keeps going and goes for the soft at the end.
But do you expect anything else from Jonathan's strategy?
Nope, not at all.
And he's staying out again. I have to say he's probably going for the softs. There's no way he's going for the mediums still.
He goes for the hards.
4.5 seconds.
I don't think it'd be that bad. His strategy's bad, but I can't see it being that bad. Jake heads into the pit lane. This should be his final stop. Probably another fresh set of mediums and calls it a day in terms of strategy. If he can finish the race, it would be Jake's first points on the season. Neil, we'll need to clarify post-race if he's subbing it out for Mayo this week or running for his own points, but right now in third, I mean, his own points wouldn't mean too much, especially for this season. I guess it wouldn't mean much for Ben as well. Has a 100-point advantage over the driver behind entering today and had almost a 100-point disadvantage to the driver ahead of him.
Seems like Troy is making mincemeat of that gap, and he's down to about 7.3 seconds.
Yeah, he's really pushing Neil, and again, he only needs to gain about 2 seconds instead of gaining still 7 seconds. Now, will he be able to hold it would be a different question. You see the intervals there.
Judging by how many more laps that need to go on, it's going to be really difficult for him to defend. And if he didn't have the penalty, he would have a little bit more of a fighting chance with 9 laps left. But yeah.
So the points you see on the ticker right now, those are the points right now. Once the Jonathan inevitably comes in for his pit stop, I'll go ahead and update those points to be live points. But of course, anything still can happen. Those would be points at the moment. Just so many changes in position would happen with a pit stop. Actually, I think Jonathan can come in and... So, well, I don't know. He has, the 25-second advantage over the Alfa Romeo, but I don't... I'm really confused on what the Renault is doing.
At this point, there's no way he's not going to go on the soft tire, but I still believe that he should have pitted about lap 2 or 3 laps earlier and gone for the medium and not really killed the strategy.
Yeah, Troy is now about 0.4 of a second out of taking over that podium position. And Troy, he has made huge gains in points. Again, a podium position would skyrocket him from 12th and almost put him in 10th position in points. I mean, how wicked would that be in 6 races to make the top 10 in the points? He'd be 11, but if he were somehow able to get the win, he'd be 10th in points. And, well, no, he wouldn't get to 9th. Because Jonathan is also under. Jonathan's at 9th in points. I guess if some reason Jonathan were to DNF and somehow Troy was to win the race, Troy could take over 9th in points. I think that's That's wicked. That's just kind of how much this season, the difference in speed and consistency this season is far and few between.
Hopefully John Cox is going for the soft tire and the fastest lap because there's no really other plausible thing.
Jake has fit a set of softs. Can those softs make it?
It'll be marginal, but
to the
it'll
end.
make it.
This engine mode much longer.
I
Right,
think he's going slow enough.
I was gonna say I don't believe he's pushing at all to really put those softs at jeopardy. What we're starting to notice here is Neil is starting to gain on Jonathan, which could put his pit stop advantage ahead of the Alfa Romeo in jeopardy. It's down to 24 seconds. It was at 25.
Yeah, John Cox into the 37s right now, 37.0 on lap 19 and 37.5 for lap 20. Neil
Wrong lap.
is in the 36.
I'm sorry, what?
Jonathan Cox lighting up the timing screens.
Oh.
Oh my god, he hasn't boxed again. He's losing like a second of that to me. What the fuck? Honestly.
You know it's bad when your competitors are upset.
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
being funny.
they-
He raced it a week ago. He knows what the best strategy is. That's why it's annoying.
He's really cutting it close on losing the pit stop advantage. Well, it's down. It was under 24 seconds there, 23.9.
Imagine going this long so you could pit for soft on the end to get the fastest lap real quick, but not be able to get the fastest lap because he's behind the McLaren and
Trailing our teammate
Alpha.
by 7.3
You know, if I was pros right now, if he sees John Cox pit, I would pit as well, just to steal the fastest lap off John Cox.
I'm pitting the lap after he does.
Yep, I'll let you know when he's pitting.
Do that.
Gotta love the commentator is also the race engineer. For
I
the
was gonna be
product.
like, what? What kind of a hiree is this?
You go get him, race engineer Hector. Out here winning races as a driver and a race engineer.
My goodness. What can't
Pronto,
this Matt
Pilots?
add to his to his resume?
Okay, Pilots pronto. John Cox in the pit. John Cox in the pit.
AstroTurf.
Actually, though,
no,
No.
he's not in the pit this lap.
no. I was watching. I'm like, I could. Is he trying to go to the end on these mediums?
They'll puncture before he makes it, so.
You think he can't go? Oh yeah, 6 more laps. Yeah, that one's rough.
Yeah, a soft medium is possible, but with his stint length on the soft, he was not going to make it. And on top of that, with the controller, you have more wear, and you don't really know what the wear difference is like on setups. But while a soft to medium is possible, his stint on the soft was not long enough to make this possible. So he will puncture.
Many things back into the pit lane. This is to softs. I thought Many Things would try to make it on those tires. He was 6 laps fresher than Jonathan, and there's 6 laps to go. So he would have made it if he wasn't pushing. But knowing Many Things, he was locking up all over the circuit, and he wasn't going to make it on those mediums.
What Hector is right
And-
now is like when they call into the team principals mid race.
Yeah,
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
they were talking to the Racing Point team principal today.
And they just call into Toto or Christian Horner mid race. That's what Hector is right now.
Oh my god, he's still going! This is so painful for me.
He has to be going to the end or going to the last moment to try to get the freshest softs, or I don't know.
I think
He's
going to
lost
Jake
his
Village.
pit stop advantage, I believe.
How
No.
old are his tires?
19 laps old.
We're on those are mediums.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You could have made it on, but you gave it up to your teammate. What a sweet guy. You gotta thank him, Anthony.
Well, we know Foursquare. It was just he's best on his tires. He was thinking his throw.
I was considering going to the end because if I
Because
did,
I'm just like, you saw him anything. There's no way he was making it, even if he did go an extra lap.
I could have gotten P6 in the standings right there if I just kept the tires to the end, but it looks like it's only P7 for me. Dang.
I think
Yeah,
what's
you're
gonna
bad,
happen-
kid.
Malinko up.
If John Cox isn't already at puncture territory, I think he might just bait pillars into pitting lap 27, 26. If he has punctured by then.
I guess that's really it. He's just trying to hope Pillars maybe tries to pit for fastest lap.
The car ahead is 4.5 seconds.
I cannot see how this works.
I don't know on the mini map. It looks like Pillars is close to a pit stop advantage.
Yeah, he's 15 seconds ahead
It's
of John
15
Cox.
seconds, yeah.
Pillars could easily pit for the soft tire.
Pillars may be able to just flex on him and make an
I
extra
was-
pit stop on him.
Yeah, he could. But it's gonna be really tight for that. He's gonna need to have about 2-second delta.
Okay, so how long's the loss in the pit lane here?
It's gonna be about 23 seconds, I would say. 22, if you're safe. So you'll come out behind him, and you probably won't make that gap back unless his tires do puncture.
Thanks.
But I think they will
I'm
puncture
going for the
personally.
fastest lap point right now, don't worry.
Well, if anybody else pits, then they have the fastest lap still.
Well, I mean, unless you destroy it,
This pace is strong, but be aware.
Yeah, unless you're
which
just
I
bad.
wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past many things to off his car.
Almost did. Aw, man.
It's a 132.879. Will it be enough to hold on to it? Jake, I believe, is going for it. I don't
lost
know why
it in
he's
the
going
sector
for it.
three.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Well,
I lost
maybe he could surprise us and get it done.
I might just come again. Good try.
Thank you. Come again.
Honestly, I have nothing to
Well, I'm
lose.
just like you're 7th. You actually can't lose the position. You can just.
I know. I could. I might do it this lap. Though, if like either Foursquare or Malinko crashes ahead of me, then I could.
Me crash only at Hulkenheim.
You're a true Spinadero.
Here we go, the battle for third. Troy trying to clear the Alpha, and he does, so he was going to have the spot anyway, but now he just secures it.
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do it again.
So John Cox with a 38.3 for his
Oh.
for his last lap. Pillars right now doing a 34.8. So if
don't
Pillars
go
was
up,
to pit
down.
for the fastest lap right now, he could probably make that back with a soft tire.
So the development here is Many Things is trying to get 7 points. I mean, the only way he wouldn't is if he DNFs, but Many Things has 7 points at the moment, 1 point over Troy. It took Many Things all season to beat Troy Salter, who ran 7 races.
Pillars. You've got
Yep.
a 21.5 second gap.
I'm doing it.
This
I'm
man,
doing it.
this man's gonna pit for the fastest lap. Here we go.
Just Pillars and I right now. on
21.8
the
as
time
you
trial.
cross that corner. 22 right now. 22. 21 point. Yep. 22. You're good. You're good. Soft.
The engineer from the boo.
He really is.
Perfect. 22.8 second gap.
Perfect.
Past the
Also, Troy Ye, the Swede, will move into 11th in points.
The gap only grew to 23 seconds. He's made a mistake.
He's going up and up and up.
Yeah, he's coming, but,
3.6
you'll be fine.
seconds.
There you go. You're golden, buddy.
Oh my god, he was able to box and stay in front of the Renault.
Get
This-
nade.
What
This
a
is-
trash
What a
can.
joke.
Oh
What a
my my
show.
goodness.
Jonathan is the worst driver I've ever seen be fast and good.
He's
I'm
got
just
the
like-
speed, but the
Pillars.
strategy. Oh no.
The worst
needs
fast
to-
driver I've ever seen.
Pillars, just at this
hire a
point, Pillars,
strategist at this point.
just harvest your ERS for your overtake.
Oh, are you doing that, mate? Oh, are you doing that?
Yep,
He
good.
really is a race engineer. It's like Lando before on his last lap.
Strat 7. Oh,
Just
man.
harvest your ARS here. We're just going to be waiting to do the fastest lap here on the next lap.
Click mode.
Just use as much as needed to keep the car behind you. Man, race engineer Hector.
Hector.
Yep.
Pronto?
Pronto.
So, Hector, you know for that, Spoons League we're going to do Auto Club for? Well, do that practice for?
What was it?
On Wednesday.
I'm not sure what you mean.
When we got you to buy Auto Club
Yeah,
and
on
then a
Irish.
credit
Yeah,
card.
yeah. Okay.
So, no, if I invited you to that league, could you possibly, be my crew chief?
Is this a serious question?
Actually, yeah.
Potentially. I just need to know the ins and outs.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, there's no compounds in NASCAR, so you got that.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
It's just
Overtake on
when
tire?
cautious. What?
It's just one tire compound?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just tire.
it's just Goodyear Eagles.
Okay.
It's just
Is there a
tire.
drag? Is it only drag? They don't have wet tires? Oh, it's then again, it's ovals.
They have rain tires. They do
I
have
think-
radials, Goodyear radials.
I think the next place to best use your overtake is probably harvest it a little bit and then use it off the hairpin.
Final lap of the race.
This is phenomenal. You've got the in-depth analysis here. And of course, the live points. Pillars 310 points and about to get his 4th win on the season. Foursquare holds on to 4th, 136 points. Malenko 5th. He would be at 124 points. Many things with the fastest lap, a 132.836. But he's about to lose. The Many Things gets 7th, 109 points. Jonathan, 9, 90 points. Troy, 11, 61 points. Neil, if he were to score his own points, would get 25th. And Jake trying to hold on for 28th. But coming off the final corner for the 4th time this season, Pillars is going to win the Chinese Grand Prix at 131.839. It's a max points day.
Damn. Feels bad.
Jonathan really
Jonathan's
be out there making the medium blast, though.
Fell all the way down to 17 seconds behind.
That may
Here
go
comes-
24 on medium.
Oh,
Yep.
Yes.
oh my god.
I think an
Troy
extra
goes
lap or
third. The 5-second penalty goes for the Alfa Romeo. Gonna be
Another-
4th for Neil. Malenko comes through turn 15.
Well,
On the way to 16. And it's going to be 5th for Malenko. No podium on the F1 season. Foursquare's going to come home in 6th. 19 laps on the hards. Many Things coming home 7th. Will secure 7th position in points.
as I finish P7. Well, been a tough season. A lot of bad luck.
And Jake comes home in 8th.
Wow.
Driver of the day, Pillars. I mean, to be able to pull a pit stop advantage, you almost pull another one in 2 laps. There's the podium. And I've got nothing. What a beauty one stop, Jonathan, in the comments.
Who said this?
Jonathan.
Oh God! Please, man. I don't want to hear this.
Oh, we're gonna get the interview from him, so.